Welcome, everyone. So, here is a very interesting update coming from Enugu State. Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State has said there is a need for Nigeria to adopt rotational presidency to give every region of the country a sense of belonging. Mr. Mbah spoke on Thursday when he received members of the Senate Committee on Constitution Amendment at the Government House, Enugu. The committee members visited the governor ahead of the regional public hearing on constitution amendment, which would be held at the International Conference Center this weekend. Of course, the idea of a rotational presidency is important. We think that obviously would provide the Southeast and every other region a chance at the presidency, Governor Mbah stated. Mr. Mbah also called for creation of additional states in the South, in the Nigeria Southeast, to meet up with a number of states in other regions of the country. It says, quote, the Southeast suffers injustice. The fact that across the different geopolitical zones, the Southeast is the only one with 5 states. So that is also what we believe will be corrected in this process of amendment, he said. The governor equally expressed support for the creation of state police to improve worsening insecurity in the country. And of course, let me give you a little bit of background to this particular state creation for the Southeast. Mr. Mbah also called for creation of additional states for the Southeast to meet up with a number of other states as the case may be. All right. Let's also tell you Southeast leaders have been demanding for an additional state in the region. At present, there are 36 states in Nigeria. While the Northwest geopolitical zone has 7 states, the Northeast, North Central, Northeast, South, and Southwest have 6 states each. Only the Southeast has 5 states. Meanwhile, at the moment, the Nigeria's National Assembly is currently considering bills for creation of 31 new states in the country. The Southeast, like others, has 5 of such bills. Although the state creation bills are frequently introduced in the National Assembly, no civilian government has created a new state in the country. The state is the country were all created by successive military administration. Again, the Southeast has repeatedly canvassed for rotational presidency to give the region an opportunity to produce the country's president for the first time. Ahead of the 2023 general elections, the Igbo-speaking people of the Southeast had consistently asked to be allowed to take a shot at the presidency. After 2 dominant political parties in the country, APC and the PDP, failed to zone their presidential tickets to the region, hope was rekindled when Peter Obi emerged presidential candidate of the Labour Party ahead of the 2023 poll. However, Mr. Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, came third in the presidential election won by Bola Ahmed Tinubu of APC. Although Mr. Obi although Mr. Obi was not only the presidential candidate from the Southeast at the time, he was perceived as a stronger candidate, although or through which the Igbo presidency ambition could be realized. All right, that's an interesting point of view right there. So it's important that this is coming out, especially from the governor from the Southeast. Many times we've seen previous governors become detached from the realities on ground, from what people are saying on the streets. I don't know whether it's deliberate, but this particular governor of Enugu State has been keen. He has been listening. I think he has street boys that gives him information every day of what's happening. There's no way we want to have boys who are on the streets because take a look at it this way. When Ugwuanyi was leaving office, there was this clamor that he didn't do anything. He abandoned presidential hotel that's moribund under him 8 years. He abandoned the International Conference Center. The roads in the town are actually very bad. The Nikki Lake Hotel is now a shadow of itself. There are several things that they did not say. Guess what? He listened. Apart from the one he promised to, when he was doing campaign, that guy is very, very strategic. When he was doing campaign, he never said a word. He just said he was going to revive moribund companies once or twice, but he didn't specifically mention all those things. But guess what? As soon as he took office, they said they awarded the presidential hotel. They said they awarded the International Conference Center. Naked Lake is now a PPP program. Ah, it's one of those things, that these are things that's what they say. These are things what governors do now. They just come and do gra. First 6 months, gra. Before you know it, everybody don't go there. And everybody was thinking, you spent a lot of money in this your work, into your governorship. Yes, there's nobody who will say that they ran for governor that didn't spend nothing in the neighborhood of 5 to 10 billion. So everybody's mind is, beg, he should be sitting down and trying to recoup what he used in the so-called election. Of course, he even went to Supreme Court. Oh, yeah, so he paid lawyers, and those lawyers, once they call price, you must pay. So many people was just like, I beg, nothing they happen. The next thing, presidential hotel is up. CEO, CEO. People say, I beg. The next thing, ICC is up. This thing is becoming like magical. Is it this thing that Ugwain did not do? Or the previous PDP governments, they're saying that the land is in dispute, the land is in court, this one, that one. The man just came within 3 months. Was awarding everything. And here we are now, 2 years down the line. Look at look at what presidential hotel looks like right now. Look at what the ICC looks like right now. Look at the asphalt company. Look at what it looks like right now. Look at the internal roads in Enugu that's been abandoned. I mean, the road within the city center is just top notch. I mean, the upgrade, the ambience. You cannot tell me that the Enugu hasn't changed. Look at what he's doing with the double lane from Penox all the way to Opinsuka. Look at what he's doing, guy. This is within 2 years of his administration. We have not even scratched the other 2 years. Though we still have another 2 years to go. You wonder, so what will the other 2 years be? Yes, some people will say tax this, tax that. Oga, where you want to make you get the money from? Where you want him to get the money from? Not be through tax that they use to do infrastructure. Look at these smart schools that he's building. 260 smart schools in 260 wards. The farm estates, 260 farm estates across 260 wards. The primary health centers, PHCs, 260 of them still ongoing across the state. And this smart school thing now, we understand that the people who are building it are under pressure to deliver before September because they want to start using it this September. Come on. Is there like do you I don't know how to be a praise singer for somebody. If you are no good, I will tell you no good. It's not that they know they pay me, they know they feed me. If you are not good, you are not good. You say it. We're journalists. We are not saying the man is a perfect man but guy, like it or leave it. This guy has surpassed the minimum. Let's be honest. You will say, oh, so I hear some people now that say the money he's receiving is not commensurate with the project. He has not even scratched the federal allocation. He's not scratched the federal allocation. Do you know how much a smart school is cost? One. Do you know how much? Do you know how much a primary health care equipped and the training of these teachers that will mount these schools? Do you know how much it is cost? It's costing the state. You say you never scratch. So you be the auditor. Why don't you go and ask? Go to Federal Ministry of Finance and State Ministry of Finance and ask them to give you a dossier of the expenditure for these things, and then just oppose it with today's current rate and tell me what you can see or what your findings are. It's that easy. You can't just sit down where you are and start talking and castigating and talking and castigating. Back to the thing. This man has a way of listening to the people and doing what is needed to the extent of his strength. If he has the power to create states, I'm sure he's going to do it, because he came in the middle of the marginalization rant. The rant of marginalization was everywhere. You say, what is the problem with marginalization? Okay, they never do states, but it's true. It's true. Southeast has 5 states. Why would Southeast have 5 states? Is it not why other people are having 6 and 7? In fact, it's even not Central that even has 7, including the federal capital. 7 states. So why would those places have 7? Those people have 6, and the Southeast have 5, and you say you're not marginalized. The man's money is out. Say, look, the Southeast has been the only region that has not produced a president before. Why? The creation of states is just 5. Why? And then you want people from the Southeast to be happy with the country. Oh, we're excited that we're in the country. So this guy has a way of listening to the streets, to the minds of people whom he governs, and he is putting that into perspective. You know, he's trying his best. Would you say he's a perfect person? Nobody is perfect. That's the truth. Nobody is perfect. But even his critics are quiet. They don't even know what to. What they are now saying is the money he's getting is not commensurate with what's. How can you say you built smart school with 2 billion or what build mass 300 million compared to what is built in these countries and what is built in the Oga? Can you please get your facts right? It's okay to criticize people. I'm not even stopping anybody from criticizing anybody, but I'm just saying that, look, say for the issues in terms of the indices of governance, the indices of governance in terms of delivery and deliverables of infrastructure. Please tell me one governor that's matching this guy. No, I'm serious. Nobody is on his level. Nobody is on his level. Like I don't understand. Nobody, which I don't know so much in the north. I don't know what's going on in the north and the governance there in the north. Quite frankly, I'm limited to what I read from the pages of the newspapers. But if you talk about South, at least I travel well across South and I see things for myself. I meet people, I speak with people, and I talk to people. And there is no governor now in the south part of this country that is that is close to Peter Mbah. No governor in the southern part of the country. Like I said, I don't know what's going on in the north. I'm limited to things I see and hear, but as it stands now, the 17 states in the southern part of the country, in fact, including North Central, down to the south to to Lagos and Akwa Ibom, no governor is project friendly and has delivered as much within 2 years of being in office as Peter Mbah. The only person that some of you might be arguing with is with Alex Otti, but totally that guy is also a totally different breed from the private sector, just as this guy is from the private sector too. So when you look at things from the perspective of a mind devoid of sentiments, you bring out the real issues. But that's the truth. I mean, when this guy came, everybody was like, PDP again. I thought we were done with PDP. And this guy came within 2 years. Even APC members are saying that, no, this guy is a no-go area. I'm telling you, this guy's a no-go area. There's really nothing you can campaign. What are you going to campaign on? Like, how are you going to campaign against this kind of person? Like, what you going to tell people? You go tell people road, water, what? Now he's done. He started doing Enugu Air. Enugu Air. Enugu Air. The thing is to start on July 7th on Monday with movement to Lagos and Abuja. Like Enugu State has an airline, a private an airline that belongs to the governor, to the government of Enugu. Hey God, where do you want to start from? The governor has done very well, and I don't think that the people of Enugu State will reward him with a beg we no want or we no want. They will truly with what is needed, which is a re-election in 2027. I mean, that's the very least that you can really do for him. The guy is a multi-billionaire. He really doesn't need your money. He's do the best. And if you say he is interested in the presidency, these are the kind of persons that should be interested in the presidency. the likes of Alex Oti, the likes of him, right now as it stands, if Peter Obi was not in the picture and they say South is okay, bring somebody, Peter Mbah and Alex Oti, quite frankly. I mean, come on. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you, as always. God bless.
If we finish this journey, Enugu will not simply be changed. It will be reborn.
Yes, sir.
This vision is not mine alone. It is yours to realize,
Yes, sir.
yours to defend, and yours to demand.
He's doing well. This is just 1/4 of his tenure in office. This is 2 years. We expect him to be there for 8 years. He has his plans. I'm sure he's working with his plans. He's doing well.
Mbah, to me, is exceptional. I see him like a man who had a vision and is now on the mission to actualize his vision. Because what he began to venture into when he took over government was so surprising to me. It was some of those projects that people run away, at least people at the helm of affair, run away from. He went there with full force. And I saw some of those things that I thought were dead and had been abandoned being reactivated again. And I was very impressed. It's a blessing to this state. And I pray God to continue to guide and guard him throughout his administration. And beyond his first administration, first tenure, to the other tenure. Because what he is doing is visible. And I appreciate it.
It's only a blind man that cannot see and assess what Peter has done for the past 2 years. Peter came with this slogan, "Tomorrow is here." And Peter brought tomorrow down to Enugu. Peter is brilliant. Peter is creative. What you think he can't achieve, he just goes on. Look, okay. Peter will take go aeroplane to Enugu. Peter will take go transport. Now they use fuel. Look at the presidential. Look, no matter how much or Peter say, you can't help acknowledging the fact no more. Even on a lot of things Peter may go. So many people are on them. They want to go. As a matter of fact, on behalf of Ndi Igbo, Agame Christian Peter Oka Obuluzo.